Hello, welcome, Impact 100 Garden State. Welcome members and guests, especially our 7 incredible grant finalists. I am over the moon, excited to be back here celebrating our annual awards meeting once again with all of you and those of you at home. My name is Debbie Semi. I'm a bit nervous, and as president of our leadership team, I have the honor of acting as your host this evening, the night that we wait for all year. There isn't enough time to go into the countless volunteer hours that it took to make tonight possible. But once again, we are here after months of membership recruiting and nonprofit outreach and grant and financial review and site visits and finalist selection and voting to announce our Impact major grants. There are some mornings I wake up and I am just gobsmacked by what this extraordinary group of volunteers gets done year after year. But then I smile and I remember, but of course we get it done. We're women. Please raise a glass to all the collective IQ and able bodies, those of us here and those at home. Cheers to fulfilling our mission once again and for doing it together with joy and generosity of spirit. Cheers, everyone. And while we are toasting, let's also acknowledge the contributions of our leadership team and committee chairs who step up to lead, support, and inspire all our volunteers, devoting so much heart and soul to this chapter. So again, all the leaders. Okay. There is a very special leadership team member that we would like to take just a few minutes to honor this evening. Mary Jane Robertson is a charter member who served on our leadership team for 8 years, longer than anyone else. And she's stepping down as treasurer at the end of this month, although she's not leaving. She's still doing stuff for us, just stepping down as leadership chair. But to say that Mary Jane served just as our treasurer would be a gross misrepresentation of her contributions to this organization. In addition to serving as treasurer, she has served as our annual awards meeting chair, our financial review committee chair, and our technology chair, managing all our technology and software. She likes to say she's a geek. She is, a lovable geek. There is simply no one else who has done more than Mary Jane to make Impact 100 Garden State the strong and vibrant organization that it is today. She is truly Impact 100 Garden State's MVP, and so we wanted to present her with this t-shirt so that she never forgets how much we value her service to Impact 100.
Thank you. And it's extra small.
You're lucky that Suzanne got a shirt that was so small that it looked like a child's. But wait, there's more. Come here, Mary Jane. Whenever I mention Mary Jane to anyone, a smile immediately appears on their faces, and they begin telling me how wonderful you are and how much you mean to them. Words like brilliant and hardworking and kind and respected and fun. So many, in fact, that we thought that because you love flowers so much, you would love a lovely vase. And what we did with the vase, hold on a sec. I had to hide all this from her. Is we took all the words that people used to describe her and we made a word cloud and we etched it on a vase with our logo. No, I'm not going to make you speech, but wait, you have to do something else, all right? Mary Jane, we hope this vase will help you always remember how much you are loved and how glad we all are that Impact 100 Garden State brought you into our lives. Okay, you may have noticed it wasn't, yes, definitely. Thank you. You may have noticed that wasn't on the program. We had to, of course, it had to be a surprise. I think she was surprised. Okay, emotions are running high already, and we haven't even announced our grant recipients yet. Okay, so back to the original program agenda. I would like to now welcome Marcia Hunter, who will speak on behalf of gold sponsor BNY Mellon Wealth Management. Marcia? Oh, great.
Hi, everyone. Greetings. It's a pleasure to have you all here tonight. I'm actually filling in for BNY Mellon. Claire McCoy and Barbara Collins had other commitments and couldn't join us, but they wanted me to make sure that they expressed their appreciation to the 7 finalists that we have for their outstanding programs and the positive impact that they make in their own communities. BNY Mellon has been a proud corporate sponsor since 2014. Their generous financial support has been instrumental in covering our operating costs and maintaining our promise to award 100% of our members' $1,000 donation to our grant recipients. So we are very grateful for all of our sponsors who help us host gatherings and recruit new members, underwrite events, celebrate and support nonprofit heroes, and broaden our impact in the community. We are a volunteer-run organization, and we just could not do what we do without their support. BY and Mellon will be hosting an upcoming lecture. They wanted me to do a little commercial, Wealth Transitions to Women, and that's going to be held at their office on June 15th from 3 to 4. We love all our sponsors, and we'd love to have more. So if you have any ideas, we welcome them. And again, thank you all for your individual support. We wouldn't be 375 without it. Thank you.
I'm going to take this down. Okay, thanks so much, Marcia. Our second gold sponsor to speak is Gina Pontorero, who will be representing Crum and Foster. Gina? There she is.
So excited to be here tonight. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, especially to our grant finalists. It is special, very special night tonight. It is an honor to be here as an Impact 100 member for many, many years, and also to represent my company, Crum & Forster, who is a national property casualty insurer who is headquartered right here in Morristown, New Jersey. Many of you probably know Crum & Forster because we are actually one of the oldest insurance companies in the United States. You all knew that, right? And you probably all even had off on April 28th. If you're wondering what April 28th was, we actually didn't, so we need to talk to Barb about this. If you don't know what April 28th it is, it's actually Crum & Forster Day. So the Morristown Mayor Doherty bestowed upon us the honor of April 28th being Crum & Forster Day in recognition for our 200 years of service in the insurance industry, which was a very special event. But for those of you who don't know all of that, you do at least know that Crum & Forster is a longtime friend of Impact 100. We support you because you support our communities. We have the same goal, and that goal is something that is one of our essential virtues, doing well by doing good and by servicing our community. Like Impact 100, Crum & Forster services the communities where employees live and work because we know how important the communities are. In 2022, Crum & Forster donated $2 million to charitable organizations through our corporate sponsor programs, and our employees donated 6,000 hours in community service. These are 2 reasons that really do make Crum & Forster a special place to work. I'd love to tell you so much about Crum & Forster, but I was only given 2 minutes to speak to you, and I don't want my mic drop moment to be because audio got cut, but I do want you to know I do want you to know we are dedicated to our employees' career development and to DEI, and that is in large part because of Barb Katz, who is our Chief Human Resources Officer, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but is a proud member of Impact 100 and one of the reasons why we are a gold sponsor once again this year. And also because we are a women's-led philanthropy, I also do want to proudly report that Crum & Forster has many women in executive leadership positions and in our C-suite. In addition to Crum & Forster having Barb Katz as our CHRO, we have Arlene Palladino as our Chief Financial Officer and Hallie Horensky as our Chief Marketing Officer, who was here earlier this evening. With many of our Crum & Forster employees being members of Impact 100, we stand here with you today because we share your mission. We thank you for your service to your community, the same way we serve our community. We can't thank you enough for all that you have done for the local communities that you are serving. And we thank all of the finalists tonight for all of the work that you're doing in your local hometowns and in your communities. You're moving mountains every day, and Crum & Forster sees it, and we appreciate it. Thank you all for your service, and thank you for all that you do for our communities. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Gina. Our third gold sponsor is PPAC Wealth Management, and here to speak is member Cynthia Aiken.
This is my first time at this event, and it's very exciting. I mean, this is wonderful that so many women are supporting this amazing organization. It's my privilege not only to come here personally as a member, but also representing PPAC Private Wealth Management. Founded in 1921, PPAC Private, founded in PPAC, New Jersey, as a small town bank supporting farmers, has grown to become a high-performing boutique bank, a leader in wealth, lending, and deposit solutions, and known nationally for unparalleled client service, integrity, and trust. Although our start was in the PPAC Gladstone area, our bank has grown regionally beyond its early roots to have significant presence in Morristown, Summit, Princeton, Red Bank, and Teaneck, with branches in a number of small and medium-sized New Jersey towns. PPAC Gladstone Bank continues to pursue the original mission established by our founders of providing value-added banking and investment services to our community. Our institution is embedded in our community and committed to supporting nonprofit activities in the community. In 2022, like the previous speakers, our employees volunteered for a number of activities. We supported 425 different organizations. We had 40 different volunteer events at which our employees participated, with over 335 employees involved, representing 1,600 employer hours of volunteerism, and we made significant company donations. It's our pleasure to be one of the sponsors of Impact 100 Garden State and to support the work of our organization's volunteers and the nonprofits directly benefiting from Impact 100 grants. Thanks to the work of the Impact committees, an elite group of grant finalists have been selected, and each one is very worthy of support. We're very excited to be a part of this event and excited to hear the outcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Cynthia. Please welcome Ann Stackenfeld and Lisa Wahlberg, chairs of our membership recruitment and renewal, whose outstanding team this year resulted in our highest membership total ever, 375 members.
Anne, did you know we only have 2 minutes and we have so much to say?
Lisa, that's okay. I'm from New York. I can speak very fast.
Actually, I am too, so here we go.
Here we
Listen
go.
up. All right, here we go.
Get ready.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. What a great night. For 2023, we had our record high number of members, 375 members. So thank you very much to all of you who joined and renewed this year. That means we have $375,000 to give out to grant recipients.
But think about it. Wouldn't it be great if we can go to an even $400,000 next year? What do we think, ladies?
Can we do it? Can we do it? We can do it. We can do it. We're on our way. Look at all those beautiful beads out there, Lisa. So if you don't have your beads for this year, for 2024, fill out a pledge card. They're all over the tables. And wave it in the air. And our membership team members, if you just want to raise your hands, we have a basket of necklaces, so you can go ahead and distribute them. And they will take your cards and give you your beads.
You know, our membership team is amazing, and they deliver in so many ways, and we all thank them for all of their hard work.
So purple beads mean that you signed up for next year, for 2024, for one grant year cycle. However, green is our favorite color. Evergreen membership. Our Evergreen members are committed to Impact100 and have signed up for annual renewals.
So we will happily take payment tonight, but that's not required for this fabulous piece of jewelry. Everyone wants to go home with it. But you know what? If it's not your color, that's okay. You can still take the beads, just put it in your pocket. But it's important that you walk out with it.
So may I suggest that we take a selfie of ourselves with our beads, and all of you with your friends, you take selfies too with your beads.
So, but once you take the selfie, the next step is we want you to post it, right? We want you to post it on social media. Share the news about us. Invite your friends to join us. That's how we're going to get to that 400 number next year. We have found out time and time again that our current members are our very best referral sources. So look around the room. Collectively, we make an amazing difference to our local community. So if you are new, welcome, but make sure you renew, right? And if you're already a member, please renew for 2024. And for those of us on live stream, hi, happy to see you, or watching later on YouTube, just send us an email or sign up online. We'll get your beads to you, I promise. That's our promise.
So congratulations to our 7 finalists. Good luck to you all, and welcome to the Impact100 Garden State family.
Are we good? 2 minutes? 2 minutes? I trusted you. Okay. All right, our last speaker before we announce our 2023 grant recipients is Valerie Cassell, who will be taking over as Grant Operations Chair this year as Irene Maroney steps into the role of Treasurer. Our grants teams have done it again, and their hard work is evident by the 7 incredibly worthy organizations who are here tonight with us.
Thank you, Debbie. And a special thank you to all of our members for making tonight's annual awards dinner a reality and the team that put it together. I am Valerie Kazel, and I am your incoming Grant Operations Chair. I'm here tonight representing the Joint Grant Committee. It's comprised of our nonprofit outreach team led by Louise Murray and Victoria Hersberg, our grant operations team, which is led by Irene Maroney and myself, and grant support, led by Lee Bash, and our grant administration team, which is led by Betty Schultz, Lori Wilson, and Barb Demarest. Our grant teams could not have done the work without the dedication of almost 100 of you involved over the last 6 months. Countless hours were spent getting the word out to the nonprofit community about the grants, reviewing almost 75 applications to ensure they fell within our focus areas and met our eligibility criteria. And a special thank you to our Financial Review Committee, which is led by Mary Jane Robertson, for ensuring the applications had solid financial footing to receive the grants and use the monies appropriately. The 50 volunteers on the grant review committees evaluated each proposed program, visited some of the applicants to get to know them better, and selected the 7 finalists that were presented to you. This vetting process is no small undertaking. It is challenging yet rewarding. There were a few sleepless nights and many spirited conversations, but we reached consensus. Yes, we used the process of consensus in narrowing the field down to 7. On behalf of the Joint Grant Committee, we thank everyone involved for your commitment and time, and we couldn't have done all of the work without you. To the 7 finalists tonight, a huge thank you for the time you spent developing your worthy proposals, for sharing with us the needs of the communities you serve, for hosting our teams on site visits and answering our numerous questions, which I know you received, and for everything you do to make our communities a better place to live. Finally, we thank all of our members who read the materials and the 7 finalists and the videos of the 7 finalists and voted for their top 3 choices. Speaking for myself, this was not an easy choice to make. Every one of these finalists is worthy of our votes and the grants. So without further ado, I'm passing the mic to Debbie, who will announce our grantees.
Okay, thank you, Valerie. Okay, now the moment we have all worked and waited for. 3 of our finalists will each be awarded $100,000 Impact Major Grants that are based upon their submitted programs. Each of the 7 finalists, both our Impact Grant recipients and the 4 finalists who do not receive our Impact Major Grants, will receive unrestricted grants in the amount of $10,750. This is in keeping with our promise to our members that 100% of every member donation will be awarded to worthy and vetted nonprofits who serve in our 5 counties. And I know everybody loves unrestricted money. Here are our 7 finalists, one more time. Children's Specialized Hospital Foundation. Family Promise of Morris County. Happiness is Camping. Oasis, a haven for women and children. Project Self-Sufficiency. Ramapo College Foundation. And Servant's Heart Ministry. You are all so worthy of our donations and our support. I will announce the recipients of our 3 2023 Impact Major Grants in no particular order. Like you, I do not know which of our finalists will be awarded our Impact Grants. When I call your organization's name, please have your team join us on the stage, and one of you can address our audience. We will have you all come back for photos at the end of the program. Okay, here we go. Our members have voted, and our first 2023 Impact Grant goes to, is the envelope, please? This is the best thing about being president. Servant's Heart Ministry, Workmanship Trades Training and Mentoring Program.
Wow, 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 wow. So I'm only more comfortable with a hammer in my hand, but I am very, very honored to be here. This timing could not be more right. I sat the last 2 weeks in a meeting at 4 public schools, begging for us to help them train up the next generation of trades. The need around our state and around the country is massive. And so thank you so much for believing in us. Sue, Yvonne, Nate, we're all part of the team of making it happen, and we could not do this without you. So thank you so much. We will be affording some more daytime education because of this grant. We'll be affording more stuff for our shops. Everybody is welcome for a tour. If you are ever near Paterson, New Jersey, I would love to tour you around our shops. And if you want to get dirty, we are happy to get you dirty and swing a hammer. So please come pay us a visit. And thank you to all the other nonprofits that we partner with in the local community. Very honored.
Okay. We get the envelopes. Okay. Congratulations, Servant's Heart Ministry. Our second Impact Major Grant goes to Family Promise of Morris County. Come on, all you guys.
Thank you, everyone. This really does feel like the Oscars, except you get to go home with money. How much better is that? I'm Joanne Bjornson, CEO of Family Promise of Morris County and also an Impact100 new member. Thank you so much to the members, to the finalists, and to everyone who voted for us and who supports us. We work with many of the nonprofits here today, and so we're so excited to be part of the Family Promise and Impact team. Mental health and homelessness are solvable. Predominant societal issues such as the COVID pandemic, technology, isolation, working from home, and the cost of literally everything right now have contributed to the rise of mental health challenges and the crisis we see today. The women we work with are different than they were 3 years ago when we began this project with our partners. They are recovering and working to survive mental health. This grant, Affirming Voices of Women, will allow us to respond in a critical, time-sensitive, and personal way by providing one-on-one individual and group counseling in-home. The important part about this is that our women do work, they have childcare, they have other challenges, and so the in-home counseling allows for us to provide that counseling on site, but when it works for them. So rather than waiting and having to get on a huge list and going to a Medicaid provider, now we have our own person on staff based on this grant. Working every day in the community with whether it's our licensed social workers, staff, or operations team, we see firsthand the impact that mental health has on housing stability, or instability, I should say. This grant will help also provide housing options on the Shared Promising Solutions campus with our partner, which we have a holistic approach to providing community. Family is everything. Everything else is just everything else. The women that we serve are part of our family, and they're part of each other's family. And this is part of our Family Promise family. So thank you so much.
Okay, down to one more. Get the right folder. Okay, our third and final Impact Major Grant goes to Oasis, a haven for women and children.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for investing in the courageous women who come to Oasis every day to help their families and to learn English. Miss Audrey is one of our ESL teachers at Oasis, and she will tell you that every woman who comes through our doors has been on a journey, and some of their stories will make your knees buckle. But they all have one thing in common, and that's they want to provide a better life for their family. Your support will help us to be able to continue to do that work. And quite frankly, this is the most beautiful example of women helping women in New Jersey that I can imagine. So we're deeply grateful. Thank you.
Okay, Congratulations, and let's hear it for our 3 2023 Impact Grant finalists, recipients, and all our finalists who have worked so hard to make the lives of those in need so much better in their communities. A few announcements before we close. We have this lovely venue until 7:30, so please stay and enjoy each other's company. As you leave, please leave your name tags in the box at the registration table. Tonight marks the beginning of our summer break when things slow down, but Impact 100 never closes. So check your email and social media for some summer concerts and other news. We will gear up for our new membership and grant year in September when the McGee Women's Research Institute, who are leaders in women's health research and fighters for more research dedicated to women, will be hosting a lunch for our members and guests and presenting their research on the status of women's health at a lunch at the Park Avenue Club. So pull out your phones now and mark your calendars for Wednesday, September 27th from 11:30 to 1:30 for this unique membership engagement event. And more details and invitation will go out. We will be launching our newly redesigned website. The target date is June 20th. Many thanks to Lee Connor, I know she's around here somewhere, who in addition to everything that else she does to keep us all informed, was our incredible project manager for this new website. This was a tremendously challenging and big job. Thanks also to her committee and to all who worked with Lee to get it done. We are sure you will love it as much as we do. I would be a terrible host if I did not take the time to thank our annual awards meeting committee led by Melanie Smith. Let's hear it for this wonderful team and for the Birchwood Manor team, especially Farrell Hannahan. Thanks also to Terry, our photographer, and Julie Kimmel of Jam Productions for our live streaming. I would like to end tonight's program with a story told by one of my favorite authors, Anne Lamott. Here is how she tells it. Again and again, I tell God I need help. And God says, well, isn't that fabulous? Because I need help too. So you go over there and give that old woman over there some water, and then I'll figure out what we're going to do about your stuff. Every single one of you in this room and online have given that old woman some water in one kind way or another by the work you do helping others. None of you expects anything in return, and yet you continue to share your extraordinary gifts with us and the world. You make Impact 100 Garden State not only possible, but a place where we can all be raised up by lifting others. Thank you all. To those of you at home and those here, have a wonderful and safe summer, and see you all in September. Thank you so much. So keep drinking.